Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the third boss in the Black Temple, the Shade of Akama. That's this guy. Let's get into it. Alright, here's Shade. He himself doesn't have a lot of abilities, but he has a lot of ads that sort of do, but we really don't need to worry too much about them. The only ads we really need to worry about are the channelers and the sorcerers. Aside from that, it's not that big of a deal. So this is a two-phase fight. The first phase is all about killing those channelers and those sorcerers as fast as possible to start the second phase and keeping ads under control. So how this fight will work is the boss starts in the middle here. He has a bunch of channelers around him, so DPS needs to focus on killing the channelers as fast as possible. Do AoE, they have no threat, doesn't matter, just start killing them as fast as possible. While that is happening, there will be ads who will spawn from Circle and ads who will spawn from Diamond. What we are going to do is we are going to have a tank pick them up, probably our two pally tanks, pick them up and bring them over to Cross, or X. On X, we will have all of our Hunter traps and Mage Novas, and at that point, we will bring them close enough to the point that they should be able to be cleaved off of these channelers in the front. That being said, it helps if DPS who are single target and not AoE, if they focus the channelers in the back first, so these die, so that we have channelers up here to cleave off of when these ads start coming in. So, quick recap. Fight starts. All DPS, even healers, can start attacking these ones in the back, and tanks will pick up the ads that come from out here and bring them to X. There may or may not be a defender that comes from back here. I'm not entirely sure about that, but if there is, and there's honestly, if there's any loose ads around hitting Akama in the back here, Hunters just MD to a tank and stack them up here and we'll just AoE them all down. One important thing to note, from what we will do to really help this fight out, is the last pack, which will probably be this, it'll be like a pack standing right here or a pack standing right here. Before we pull the boss, we will leave one of those ads alive. One of the Battle Lords we will leave alive. The point of this is that we can have locked seed off of it during the fight. So, when we come into this room, we clear all of the mobs except for the last pack. Then when the last pack comes down, we will kill everything except for one mob, the Battle Lord. At that point, we will sit still for a bit, get our mana and health back up. Once we're ready, the tank will pull that mob over to the middle of all of the channelers, and then Lox will immediately start spamming their seed button, and it will hit every single channeler at the exact same time. This really speeds up phase 1, and it really helps overall damage and overall in the fight. The faster we do phase 1, faster we get into phase 2, faster we get into phase 2, faster boss dies. So, when that happens, we will have one of our non-pally tanks pick up that Battle Lord, and it will pull it. Then they will pull it over here. Lox will seed off it. All of the range will focus and AoE everything else down. If you're single target, melee, or anything like that, focus the ones in the back first. Then work your way to the front and AoE all of the other packs. Okay. So that's really all of phase 1 here. Here's a more detailed breakout of how it works. We really shouldn't be getting more than 2 sets of ads anyway. If we get more than 2 sets, then we will probably have to change our strategy, but I do not think that will be an issue for our guild, or honestly most guilds. Aside from that, if you see a Spirit Mender casting a heal, try to interrupt it. It's not that big of a deal, but still try to interrupt if you can. And yeah, then we just focus on killing all the other ads. So once phase 2 starts, phase 2 starts once, let's go back a second. Phase 2 starts once the Shade in the middle works his way down and reaches Akama. Once he reaches Akama, he will start or they will start attacking each other. At that point, we have 60 seconds to burn the boss down and kill him, or else we all die. So we have to kill him within 60 seconds. That is the most important part. However, it seems like this DPS check is not that difficult, and most guilds should reach it without problem. And hopefully at that point, none of the ads are alive, so there's no other damage that's going out at that point. Tanks can help damage, healers can help damage. We will pop lust, spam your buttons, and we'll get free easy loot. This honestly should be the easiest boss in all of Black Temple. Really shouldn't be that much of a problem. Just focus on clearing up the ads, focus on AoE. It's an AoE fight, kill it all, kill the boss, easy peasy. Alright? And that's Shade of Akama. I will see you all in the next one.